Alright, welcome back to Future Pokemon. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we have an OU battle from the stream. Me versus, I think it's Green from the stream if I'm not mistaken here. So I started off with Keldeo, get the Intimidate off, does nothing to Keldeo. And he is a Landorus, which we just blow right away with Scald. I'm actually surprised he stayed in there. I personally stayed in. Wasn't a good setup. So he has Red Ryu coming. This is going to threaten our Keldeo out. I bring him back in, don't want to take a bullet seed, that would have just clear cut. And then I send in Landorus to get the Intimidate off on Breloom. We are looking to get some of that lowered attack because Breloom's already a huge threat. I personally use a Breloom on my team right now because he just seems to put in the work. I kind of wrote him off at first, and glad I use him now. But yeah, Landorus, Cloyster comes in on Landorus, and I think we switch out here because, yeah, we do not want to take an Ice Beam or a Beam or whatever it has. Ice Beam, I guess it has. We send in Jirachi, which is going to resist any Ice moves that we assumed, but it actually knew that we were going to switch out, so it went for the Shell Smash. So, Cloyster here is going to get increased special attack and speed at the cost of all defense, and he goes for another Shell Smash. This is pretty greedy. I go ahead and go for an Iron Head here, thinking that it's super effective, but it's actually just normally effective because Water resists Steel and it's weak to Steel. So it actually does not do the damage I thought it does. So +2 Explosion blows away Jirachi. I feel like he could have done something else here because +2 I would have even played around with it, but oh well. We both lose a Pokemon, 1 for 1 here. He sends in, or I send it. I send in Magnetric here. This is my Mega, and he goes ahead and sends in Red Ryu again. So we're looking really good here. We know he has to switch because we can go Mega. We'll get the Intimidate off, and I do carry Flamethrower on my Magnetric. And yeah, we got the Intimidate off. He did not switch, which really did surprise me here. And we get the Flamethrower, which should clear cut. And he has Focus Sash, so he kind of knew what he was doing. He goes for Spore again, which technically it would have been illegal, but I play it out. Technically Sleep Clause would have went in, but I'm not huge on following every rule to the T. It's not really that big a deal to me. So we take a Bullet Seed here, which is actually going to do quite a bit of damage. I pray that Magnetric wakes up, but it does not. He gets another Bullet Seed off here, which is unfortunately a little ridiculous, and if I'm not mistaken, I really try to get in there, but I should have known that he carries Mach Punch. I mean, my Breloom carries Mach Punch. All Brelooms carry Mach Punch. So don't make that mistake, kids. We send in our Breloom, One Punch Man, Satayama. I feel like I don't say that right, but we go for the Mach Punch. We know he has 1 HP. That is done. It was a crit too, and the crit mattered. At 1 HP, the crit did matter. We actually lost more health from that, essentially. So he goes into We Lit, a Typhlosion. Definitely do not want to stay in a Typhlosion here. We go into our Latios, and We Lit goes for a Fire Blast. We resist fire, so we should be pretty good here. It actually does a lot more damage than I thought. We go for a Psyshock because, well, Psyshock usually does quite a bit of damage. We have a Life Orb as well on this, and he goes for another Fire Blast. We dodge this one, so I'm actually not sure why I roosted here. I guess just to top myself up for the next Pokemon, but I probably should have just gone for the Psyshock, because I think in the end she gets a crit. Yeah, he gets a crit, and then I'm like, oh. Go for another roost, because I want to draw out the match after. I'm like, oh, he got a crit. I better top myself up again. He goes for another Fire Blast. kind of is just going there. I think this time I just go for Side Shock. I'm like, this is dumb. We're just gonna play back and forth until I get enough health. But we take a Typhlosion with Latios. We're kind of weak here. He goes for Aggron. Now, Aggron is huge. In fact, this is Mega Aggron. I'm pretty sure he has the ability Filter, which lowers 25% enemy damage that comes in, like just flat out reducing 25% damage. We go for a Draco Meteor. Doesn't do much. And that was the moment that I got scared. I was like, what the this thing is so fat. And then he even goes for the Curse, which lowers his speed and increases like everything else, I think. Or no, just attack and defense. I don't know what I'm thinking. I go for a Psyshock. I'm not sure. I should have probably switched out right away here. He goes for another Curse. And that's really when I know that I'm in trouble. It's... At this point, we're up 2, which is the worst part. So I go for another Draco because again, I'm not sure what I'm thinking at this point because I shouldn't have. But we get a crit here, which means that the lost attack doesn't actually matter, plus his defensive don't matter. So it actually did a lot of damage. And I'm like, yes, we're getting some. Oh, no, he has rest. He has rest. And that was this is really the moment where I'm like, this is not gonna go well. I go ahead and roost up, and I think that this thing can't touch me. I'm like, okay, this thing is set up. He's pretty fat, but I should be okay. He uses Heavy Slam, and with the +2 attack, blows Latios away. At this point, I'm really scared, and I've just never really dealt with a Mega Aggron since coming back to the game. And then I'm like, alright, Keldeo, he's got Secret Sword. What does it do? Nothing. It doesn't do anything. This is Spexed, by the way. Choice Specs, and we barely do anything. He uses Heavy Slam again, which blows away Keldeo. Not as much because we resist it, but that's still a lot of damage. I go for another Secret Sword. At this point, I'm praying that we get a crit, but I know he's gonna wake up because he's rest. That's 2. I think rest works. You sleep 2 turns and then get up. Either way, Keldeo unfortunately goes down here as well. I go in ahead and send in One Punch Man. At this point, I'm like, I could Spore, but I don't even know if that's gonna matter. So I just go for the Mach Punch, hoping that Technician, Life Orb, Mach Punch is actually going to do anything. And he just goes for rest again. Of course. I mean, why wouldn't he? He's in a really great position here. He's +2 defense. All my Pokemon. This is where I really wish I had someone with like Aura Sphere, something especially like offensive fighting move. But go ahead and try to test the water with Bullet Seed, and it's worse. At that point, I was just like, do something, please. So, Sleep Talk comes through. He goes for rest. It fails. I'm like, thank goodness. Finally, one time that Sleep Talk doesn't go for Heavy Slam. I go ahead and go into Landers because I'm like, you know what? Let's try to take him down a bit. Let's get him down 1 attack. And I'm almost certain he goes for Curse again off this Sleep Talk. So we're basically right at the same place. He's even fatter than it was before, and I'm honestly in a lot of trouble. Sleep Talk still comes through. He actually wakes up. He curses again. He just wants to become the bulkiest thing in the world. Defense plus filter it's unreal. It's really unreal. I go ahead and Earthquake, which is super effective, and no. He blows those landers away. It was a crit. He got the crit that I needed here, and he took some Rocky Helmet damage, which honestly doesn't matter at this point. We go ahead and send in One Punch Man again. This is our last Pokemon, and I think he just goes for another Heavy Slam. We get a crit here, which really, I was like, oh, come on, I can taste the victory, and we might have been able to take it out, but if we got one more chance, but we don't. So that is GG, and it goes to, Danny Boy. Who is Danny Boy in the stream? I honestly don't remember, and I hope that I remember by the time I upload this to YouTube and put it in the description. But thank you so much for watching again. Please go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you want. And there will be battles here Monday to Friday always, so come check that out. And until next time, I will see you in the future.